Hi, my name is Christopher Hart. I'm an author of many books on how to draw cartoons. I'd like to show you a really helpful technique that sometimes is overlooked, and it's called contours, creating contours. We think of that often in terms of like figure drawing, but it helps a lot with drawing the face as well. So maybe you'll find this helpful. I hope so. So we're going to start off with a 3/4 view, means she's facing a little this way. Here is the center line. Okay, like so, and bring it all the way down to the chin. We'll keep it sketchy for this. I'll slenderize that chin area a little, and we'll do more later. And I'll bring the neck down here so we can see how she's facing. It's just under the chin. So she's going to be looking this way. And I'll show you when we get to the contour part. First, we'll get the basic eyes, nose and mouth in. A nice kind of cute eyes facing this way. With the eyelashes here, we'll just show them briefly. You're not going to go and model them, just get the placement. And the other side also. As you can see, because of perspective, this side is more truncated. It's a little shorter, not quite as thick. And the eye tucks in here, where it doesn't tuck in quite as much over here. So let's have a nice long eyebrow, and kind of maybe an arched eyebrow, so they're not completely symmetrical. That adds some interest. And we'll give a bit of a bridge of the nose here. And we'll bring it down, just above the jawline, right, like this. And a little tip of the nose here. So we know it would connect here, but we're not going to do that, just for style. A little bit of the nostril area here. And on the side here, connecting, just like that, kind of like a shadow. Because this blocks it, and there's a shadow over here, and that indicates the far nostril. Now, give her a little bit of a smile, kind of playful little smile. Not too big, like this, and I'll bring this up here. This is called a Cupid's bow, believe it or not. That's the term for that. It comes here and down this way. But it's a little higher on the side because this is where her smile is coming up. Bring a little bit of lip over this way, just suggest it. Now we have something nice started here. Also, might as well just bring in a little bit of the hair, just to start to indicate it. And it always adds a little padding, like that. However, we have no contours. Where did they go? Okay, so look, right here is called the orbit of the eye. It's very technical. All it means is make a curve. Make a curve like that. And then bring the cheekbone this way. So all the modeling here, all the contours are coming way down the face. And this comes in toward the lips, but then comes back out, because it's got to make the chin area. It's subtle, but it's there. Oh, it is definitely there. And remember I said we're going to bring in that back jaw, slenderize it a little bit? Yeah, this just gets us started, but we have to go and indent here a little bit. So you got to make a contour here too, where the jawline would go. And actually, I'd like to make it a little higher. And we'll put the far ear here. Well, that's not the far ear. That's actually near. Like that. I'm going to bring this in a little bit. Just kind of eyeball. See how you like it. I'm going to bring this out a little bit more like that. A little more style to the face. And you could even add a little more size to the chin, which is elongate the face, give a sleeker look. And let's bring this like so. A little bit frills and back like that. Now I will get my trusty marker and we'll see how it looks. And you'll see that this is just simple. In, out, in, out. That's it. That's the contour right there. Without it, it tends to look a little flat, not quite as lifelike. I mean, there have been many cartoons without those contours being drawn there, but they tend to be a little more stylized, maybe a little simpler. Nothing wrong with that, but I'm just showing you something that you could use in your own work if you have this sort of character or angle that you want to work with. Okay, let's go this way. And again, with that truncated, sort of shortened eye on the far side. Really fan out those eyelashes. Also, I think I'll give, rather than draw a heavy line, I'll just add some shading to indicate the eyelids. Without any shading or indication, eyes tend to look flat, like they're pasted on. You don't want that. All right, so let's give her the eyebrows we want, the long and thin ones, which give it kind of a nice look. And bring that smile in, nice smile, a little tiny crease there. You still want it, but don't make it too big, it'll take away from the rest of the character. And a little bit of lips here. A little shadow under the lips. Like so. I'll give a little more under here. And maybe slenderize that ear a little. And fan this out, something a little freeform. See, look at this nice flowing line. It goes two ways. One, two different curves. And then we could let this go a little bit freer. So it's always a contrast. Do everything the same way, it doesn't have any emphasis. To have emphasis, you have to show like a control area. So that's good. Now let's go here. A little bit of shading like so. A little bit of shading on the upper lip. Maybe on the earrings as well. Under the hair. And a little here, and you got it. There is a contour, and if you can use it, I think you'll enjoy it. Thank you. And whoa, before I forget, I've got a new book out, How to Be Super Creative, The Artist's Guide to Unleashing Your Imagination. If you've ever said, where do you get your ideas? How can I get ideas? This will show you how to get them step by step. Anyway, thank you for joining me today. See you next time. Bye-bye.